Hey everybody, it's Peter Stratta. Welcome back to the channel. For many of you, this may be the first time seeing my face, so a bit of a face reveal. Hello there. I'm making final preparations before heading to Richmond Raceway for this weekend's NASCAR Truck and Cup Series races. Those will be fun to cover in person and may just live up to last year's absolute chaos there. Definitely were a few memorable moments from their post-race a year ago. Before I hit the road, I just wanted to try something a bit different here and see if there's any interest from you all with this new idea. I found an online quiz where you have to name every NASCAR Cup, Xfinity, and Truck Series champion in only 8 minutes. I will try and do exactly that here today. This quiz is on Sporkle, and I will leave its link in the description below. So here we go. 8 minutes for I think it's around 150 different combined NASCAR National Series champions. All right, so here we are on Sporkle, NASCAR Champions by Year, All Series. This quiz was created by Ryan Braves, and I will, like I said a minute ago, link it in the description below. Obviously, you can see here 149 answers and an 8 minute timer. We will try and name all 149 in 8 minutes. We'll start with Cup, work our way chronologically forward, and then do Nationwide slash Xfinity and then Truck. So here we go. The first Cup champion was Red Byron. Second one was Bill Rexford, the only eligible Cup champion who's not yet in the Hall of Fame. Then we have Herb Thomas and Tim Flock, a pair of two-time champions. Lee Petty's first title will help here a lot, filling in Richard Petty as well. Then we have Buck Baker, the first back-to-back title winner. Rex White, who recently passed away. Then in 61, that was Ned Jarrett's first of two titles. A lot of two-time champions back in this era. Another one is Joe Weatherly, who won back-to-back in 62 and 63. 66 was David Pearson's first title, if I could spell right. 70 is Bobby Isaac. 73 was Benny Parsons. It helps that a lot of these guys are already in the Hall of Fame, so I know their names. Cale Yarborough's first of three in a row was 1976. 80 was Dale Earnhardt's first. 81 was Darrell Waltrip's first of three in 5 years. 83 was Bobby Allison finally winning. 84 was Terry Labonte's first. 88 was Bill Elliott. 89 was Rusty Wallace. 92, that famous championship five went to Alan Kulwicki. 95 was Jeff Gordon's first. That rounds out the 90s, brings us to 2002, which was Tony Stewart. 2003, the last Winston Cup champion was Matt Kenseth. The first Chase era champion was Kurt Busch in 2004. That helps out with Kyle Busch winning a couple later championships. 2006 was the first of Jimmy Johnson's seven titles. That fills in a few blank spaces. 2012, Jimmy rarely lost the championship to Brad Keselowski. 2014, the first playoff champion was Kevin Harvick. 2017 was the miracle season for Martin Truex at Furniture Row Racing. 2018 was Joey Logano's first title. 2021, Kyle Larson's 10-win season. And then 2023 was Ryan Blaney winning one of the last three titles for Penske. I think that's it for Cup title winners. So let's move on to Bush slash Xfinity slash Nationwide. Ingram and Art, I know, split the first four. And then here in the late 80s and early 90s, you have Ellis, Grissom, both Green brothers, Chuck Brown. 89, that would have been Rob Morozo. 92 is Joe Nemechek. 95, that would have been Johnny Benson. Yes. 96 is Randy LaJoy. That brings us to 2002, Greg Biffle, and he also won a truck title. 2003 would have been Brian Vickers in the Hendrick car. That brings us to 2007, Carl Edwards with Roush, and then Clint Boyer with Childress. 2011 was Stenhouse's first of back-to-backs, and then Austin Dillon in 13. 15, the last full season Xfinity champion was Chris Buescher. 16, the first Xfinity playoff champion was Daniel Suarez. And then in 18, that was first of Reddick's back to back. 20, that went to Austin Cindric. 21, Daniel Hemrick with that last corner, last lap move in Phoenix. 22 was Ty Gibbs. 23, Cole Custer. And 24, Justin Allgaier. I think that's it for Xfinity. So let's move on to trucks. Where's 95? Here we go. Skinner won the first one, and the next couple were split between Hornaday and Jack Sprague. And then that brings us to the early 2000s, always trip me up. First one I think is Hamilton, or no, he's 04. Let's see. Musgrave, I know is in here. So is Bliss and Travis Kvapil. Okay, there we go. 2006 is the first of a couple for Todd Bodine. 2013 was the first for Matt Crafton, and he won back to back. 2015 was Eric Jones with KBM. 16 was Johnny Sauter's one title. 17 was Christopher Bell. 18, Brett Moffitt with Hattori. 2020 was Sheldon Creed. 21 was the first for Ben Rhodes. 22 was Zane Smith. And 24 last year was Ty Majeski. And there you go. Made it with about 2 minutes, 47 seconds to spare. If you made it this far into the video, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for all things Richmond Raceway this weekend, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.